42nd Pennsylvania pushing up. Getting close on Pickett's Brigade in 7th Texas. What a volley. What a volley. That was... Oh, man. Here we are with an estimated 340-player house divided campaign event for you. Our first round tonight's going to be the Corn Crib, followed up by the Roulette Lane. Here are the regiments that are playing in tonight's event. And with that all in mind, the actual server population is 343. CSA right now up by 11 on the Union side. Now make that 10. In terms of artillery, each side has the option. CSA taking 7, Union taking none. So the infantry in balance is 3 in favor of the CSA side. Frontline reporters for today, Union side. You have Turquoise here from 9th New York. Congratulations to them. Is their 8th year anniversary as being a regiment, which is a pretty dang long time. That's nearly as long as War of Rights has been bussing around. So congrats to 9th New York for that. And then on the opposite side, for the CSA side, you have Soundwave from the 7th Michigan. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground while seeing what's going on in the sky. And if you're playing in this match, send me a link to your POV, and we can put that in the pinned comment of the video. So, Conquest is the name of the game. Normally fight over all 3 points, right? But for the House Divided campaign, they do things a little differently. Each side captures their safe point at the beginning of the round, and they can only fight over those safe points until the 15-minute mark. Once the 15-minute mark is hit, the middle point will open up. Now, this map has always been bugged, and it still remains bugged. You have the Union safe point at A, which they have captured. You have the center C point. It used to be B point. I guess the devs changed it to C to try to fix it. That's the B point over there. No marker over there, but it says the CSA has it. At least it's not 2 A points on the map. Both teams trying to bypass each other. CSA taking a more outward approach. Union dive bombing center. And, I mean, the Corn is just making it impossible for anyone to see where anyone else is going. I mean, they're just walking around each other right now. I mean, you have a little bit of a shootout on that side of the map. CSA's collapsing in on Union rear, though. There goes the flag. Union not really realizing what's happening yet. And a little bit of shenanigans here or there. Difficult to see what's going on in the Corn. I mean, it's difficult for us. Imagine what it's like for them down there. But Union just punching straight through, ignoring the CSA blob that's on the rear. That did get one Union flag down. That blob, though, is starting to turn towards their safe point at B. Meanwhile, the Union is there, starting to decap it. CSA right side is trying to go over and help. They'll probably charge in right away. 7th Michigan, Midwest gets a volley on the side. Nice arty shot from CSA. No charge, actually, but they're just going to make this a shootout. So, a very intense and very fast start to this round today. You know, you don't see that too often with this rule set, although this map is a lot tinier. CSA in the Corn pushing back. About to hit the rest of the Union team who's fighting over this point.
Keep this flag down, boys. He's down, he's down. Someone kill this officer. Oh, I missed and killed Charles, I'm sorry.
So the Union alive trying to go help their friendlies at the B point. CSA starting to squeeze them out, though. And here comes CSA.
They're coming. They're coming.
Pull the flags out. Pull the flags out. Pull the flags out. Pull the flags out.
They're in a bad spot.
That's rude of you. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get back here. Get back here. Oh!
So Union will lose one. Spiz trying to get the other out. Eventually gets capped. But Union loses 3 flags there. Actually, it looks like they lose 4 flags. EB, center mass there, hitting the shot, knocking down that 4th flag bearer. So Union has no flags on the field right now. And wow, this is, since I've been watching House Divided campaign, which it's at least been a couple months watching this rule set. This is the most dominant start I think I've seen from any side, and CSA getting a decap on the A point, which is huge, because now CSA up a flagpole is dealing flagpoles worth of damage. I love Mississippi getting that decap. And with Union not having any single flag, actually, did one of them get picked up? Yeah, one of them got picked up, but they don't have any flags within the vicinity of that point, and so they're not going to be able to capture it within, you know, a couple minutes at least, depending on if this flag can get out. But Hood's out, pulls the pistol out.
Hey, man. That's a nice fly you got there.
Hey, Hood, I surrender, Hood, I surrender.
I'm so sorry. Oh,
Keep going.
fuck. Oh, it's a
Take the
war
case
crime.
off.
I'm going to hell.
Let's keep going.
So they keep that 4th flag down.
Far left, go, Cap, now.
And that's huge, right? These flags, they have a 5-minute despawn timer on them. And as a result, unless Union runs out and picks up one of the flags, they're not getting them back.
Check loads and bayonets.
Because the CSA side, and I think very smartly as well, they are playing kind of an aggressive approach now. I mean, kind of, right? Aggressive in terms of they've taken the Union battery position, Union not taking any arty. CSA about to be pushed up, though, on this side. Union leaving that A point. Again, they don't have the flags. They obviously can't capture the point, as mentioned already. But on top of that, these Union guys here, if they die, they have to spawn back at main. No mobile respawns for them. And so, if Union wants to make this shootout, they can. But every single guy that dies, like the few that just died in volley, they have to spawn back at main. So it looks like Union's just kind of accepting the reality of the situation, and they're just going to try to make it a little bloody for the CSA.
Watch right. Watch right.
And 9th New York, I love the decision. I mean, that's the reality of it. You either sit back, shoot it out, and slowly die, or you charge in right away and try to get your flags. Which there's more Union coming from the distance.
Nice. South, 40 seconds.
So a bit bloody over here. This brawl, I was going to say ends in Union victory, but maybe not.
You'll never be a real man. You'll never be a real woman.
I pressed the wrong button. No.
So, I mean, you can kind of see the CSA had 2 flags over here compared to Union, who had none. I mean, there's your advantage right there. But at least for the Union team, with them being distracted, looks like Union was able to go in and get 2 of the down flags. Yeah, I guess they got the one out that was in the center here, and then the other flag by the corn is being ran out right now by Snapperkins. Dodging shots on the way. And Union will be able to get that A point back, but they're down over a half morale stage very quickly into a match that historically we don't see too much of a ticket difference. And huge props to the CSA team. I mean, right, Union punched right towards the CSA B point, and it looked like it had some wiggle room first, but the CSA, because the CSA, I mean, they were wrapping around. It looked like they were just going to try to go for the Union safe point at A, but instead they just flanked, hit the side of the Union. Union wasn't really focused on that. They were just focused on getting to the point. And CSA eventually able to win that out. And really, wow. That's, you know, this is about as good of a start as you can get in a War of Rights match, at least watching anyways. A lot of good fighting so far. Union, plenty of time left to respond and figure something out, which the officers have a Steam chat, so if they want to communicate with each other, they can. At least, that's how I've understood. I think they, a couple weeks ago, they did without a Steam chat, so maybe that's changing. Nonetheless, though.
I hate it when we have
19th on the rocks. 19th on the rocks.
Union team, at least for now, is getting formed up. A couple guys getting into a shootout, which that's the New York Volunteers, 6 New York. That is a huge line from them. More than what I normally see. It's a good thing. Pickett's Brigade to their left. 19th Indiana behind. Hampton's Legion moving forward up to that position with a 9th New York and 83rd Pennsylvania. Kind of on the left side right now. Hampton's Legion just going up trying to take a volley or so. CSA lines a little spread out on this front, but you got Hood's division starting to shift further south-southwest to the wood line. Further back, you got some 5th Wisconsin guys in the 20th New York defending the point on top. Then you got Midwest Brigade, 7th Michigan over here for CSA, and looping around the woods right now. You got Pickett's Brigade, so they're out having a little bit of an adventure right now. We've seen the CSA in action over on this side of the map. Haven't really shouted them out. You got 11 Mississippi in the bush rock tree area, the mini woods. Kind of shooting it out. 42nd PA back here. Nice line from them. Also looking at the binos in the back.
You guys are doing great. 42nd. Keep it up.
Yeah, you guys are doing great. You're getting a lot of XP, something that I would not know about. It's a beautiful thing, I would argue. Very beautiful. Oh, what do we got up here? Pickett's Brigade's being pushed at. And 7th Michigan. Kind of just shot down Pickett's Brigade to crap. Uh-oh, you got John Martin. Oh, dodged a shot.
Is that one?
Shoot that motherfucker.
Hold fire now.
How did that first bucking ball shot there miss the guy?
Good job, boys. We got him.
Man, that just reminded me of, my name's John Marston. Anyways, charge. So, looked like just kind of a full send there from a CSA regiment or so into the whole Union team. I don't know if they realized that was the case. Union got a countercharge from that, keep pushing forward. 9th New York and Hampton Legion pushing up. Hood's division starting to take shots at them from that snake fence position. And it looks like a large portion of the Union team is trying to get to that CSA point opposite side of the field on the east. 42nd Pennsylvania pushing up, getting close on Pickett's Brigade in 7th Texas. What a volley. What a volley. That was... Oh, man. You can't get any better than that. Now, I will clarify, you should hit those shots, but man, it always doesn't happen. That's for sure. Union pushing out. Kind of on a weird line, but that's just where that straight fence is going. You got kind of two fronts of attack right now. 11 Mississippi is joining the 42nd Pennsylvania. Starting to decap the point. Oh, man, Union's getting tore up here. So CSA for the second time today is going to be able to capture that point. However, Union's starting to make progress on the opposite side of the map, charged to the south.
Johnny, stop running. Stop running, Johnny.
Protect the colors.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. They're coming up, they're coming up, they're charging.
Stay here, stay here. If they're behind us,
Keep going,
behind
keep
us.
going, keep going.
Behind us, behind us. I better start shooting, boys.
On me, 7th on my voice.
There's you.
New line, 7th. Form up,
7th, make a line right here. 7th, make a line right here. 7th, hey, it's
Union is not going to stop their advance to the CSA save point. They're kind of disregarding the fact that they lost their save point. That's kind of the question I had. I mean, they're going to try at it again. The CSA battery position, really nice spot. Eagles Brigade guys, 42nd Pennsylvania. They got some guns lined up right on the point. And once Union starts decapping here, it's going to be a beauty. That's for sure. CSA dealing 2 flagpoles worth of damage to the Union side now. And I've just missed an arty shot. I'm very sad. CSA Union in the woods shooting it out there. That canister shot. There you go. And that's the beauty of this game mode. That is conquest for Artie. Those points don't move. Artie pretty much clears it up. Rest of the CSA charging Union in the woods.
They're dwindling, they're dwindling. Get him, get him, get him. Oh God, run, Shallow, run! Run, Shallow, run! Right now, fucking head!
Thank you.
So a couple guys from each side still alive. Union, though, keeping flags up, which is a really important thing out of all that. I think, where's that Union? I saw a Union flag around. Yeah, okay, there it is. So Union loses 1 flag, another flag back. And this is the most dominant form of this game mode I've ever seen. We're a little over halfway through the 2 caps kind of parameter. And the fact that CSA is up by more, it's just insane. Usually tickets are fairly even by this point. Union team is still disregarding the A point. They're trying to push for the CSA save point. Fascinatingly, the 42nd Pennsylvania, I assume them, and some Eagles Brigade, shifting away from that A point. 11th Mississippi, I assume, is holding back. Because Union's now trying to charge forward again.
Spear wall, stand together, break your load, stand together, shoulder to shoulder, hold the line. Shoulder to shoulder. Shoulder.
Don't shoot down. Stand together, boys.
Stand together.
Well, that charge pretty well held. Oh, here comes the second wave. More CSA spawns in the distance.
Hold. Keep fighting. Hold. Collapse to the corner.
Some CSA crossfire over here. Don't want to team kill. That charge is held. 42nd PA is collapsing in the end, or the rear side, and this should get Union flags down. Union flags trying to get out. One down, second one in the field, third one is the wrong way. There's an arty shot. Yeah, wow. This is not even close. More Union trying to charge in, not a lot though. That third Union flag looks like it will get out. Union is charging 11 Mississippi on the A point, and they are going to be able to win it. But they don't have a flag within the vicinity. And that's the concern. That's the problem. I mean, they do. One of them's retreating from this area over here. What a... Wow. This is just... It's a lot of action. It's just like great to watch. It's just... Wow. CSA's played a game. This is a war rights game. I mean, it's just pure domination. CSA starting to head back to the A point again. They want to keep it up, you know, trying to get that advantage. Some more CSA already getting involved. 11 Mississippi back with some 42nd Pennsylvania charging off 19th Indiana.
What's going on? You got the big dogs here now, bud. Couldn't do it quick enough. Get out of here. There you go. Get out of here. Don't ever try to stab me again.
I mean, if we look at the numbers, CSA's up by 12. And considering artillery, Union's got none. CSA has 7. So it's a 5-man infantry imbalance in favor of the CSA side right now. This is not, you know, you would think with how much CSA is dominating, you'd think they'd be up by 30, 40 guys right now. That's not the case. And I mean, that CSA artillery outside of 2 instances this game, and they've been useful in those instances, they really haven't done much outside of, you know, a minute of gameplay so far in this round. And it's been a little longer than a minute of gameplay, almost a little over 20 minutes at this point. And so, I mean, Union's just getting completely outplayed. They have 2 flags down. Yep, 2 flags down. And this round's pretty much over already. See, Union trying to get around CSA left. CSA's picked up on it. 11 Mississippi going to try to hit New York Volunteers here.
Correctly.
Hey, the other numbers trying to flank. Teaching them they can. Oh, you guys also can't aim. Oh, kill that guy with a pistol.
Here's the thing for CSA too. It's not like they have to win this shootout. It would be nice if they could, but I mean, every second that flagpole is up in their favor, they are dealing ticket loss. CSA pushing into the woods, trying to charge out some Union. This won't work. Nice idea though. And that's just because 83rd Pennsylvania showed up at the right time, and they're about to hit 7th Michigan. Oh, 7th Michigan didn't hold that, but... Wow, alright, well... I thought a lot more CSA charged in than what actually did. My apologies there. And you even got more CSA showing up right as that happens. Sorry, Union has 3 flags down over here. CSA hit engage, but Union's about to hit braking. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, I don't mind a quick round every once in a while, but holy... I mean, this is... It's just curb stomping. I mean, what's the Union team going to do anymore? They're falling back to their main spawn right now. This is a campaign with a tabletop, so each regiment that wants to have a token can have one. And, I mean, I don't know how they do casualties in this event. Whether it be through just the normal ticket losses alone, right? Because you lose tickets through the flagpole advantage. You also lose tickets just from combat normally. And normally the combat casualties are pretty even, but with how lopsided it is tonight, that might not be the case. Nonetheless, though, if Union's like, we've lost this already, we're just going to let CSA have a 2-0 flagpole lead, knock us down to our final stage, and then call it a day. They might do that. I mean... I don't know if you've seen a more perfect game from one team. Literally, CSA has played a perfect game. I don't know much more that they could really improve on, really. Everything they've wanted to do, they've done it. I mean, what? We had the initial engagement in the corn here, where the Union team went straight through, CSA wrapped around them. I mean... I guess that was just Union either didn't care or just disregarded them. At that point, the Union flags were down, and then the next couple of minutes, it was difficult for the Union team to do anything because, you know, when your flag's down, you don't have those mobile respawns. You know, you can't really move across the field, and you can't capture points or decap points. Well, you can decap points, but you can't capture them, so we'll just say that. But nonetheless, it's impossible for you to do anything, and so ever since kind of Union lost the flags at the beginning, they just really haven't had all of them. And so it's really been difficult for them to do anything as a team. And, I mean, the flags that were there, you just saw the flag markers went away. They despawned. So Union will have all the flags back, but are they even going to push out? Probably not. They might, though, just for the love of the game. But this is... I mean... What a curve stopping. And the fact that this is only round one. I mean, what'll be... The thing is, the sides, I'm pretty sure, are switching for the second round as well. So CSA will be Union on roulettes, and Union will be CSA. And on a pop like this, 360, it heavily favors the defending team. And if the CSA side is playing Union next round on roulette, you know, keep this up, that next round's not even going to be close. I mean, roulette's difficult for high pop as is. But this is... They are locked in tonight. I mean, today I've watched 3 rounds so far, and one team has played perfect all 3 rounds. Are pretty dang near perfect. The strategy today has been off the charts. Now, if a side played... Well, I shouldn't say that perfect, because one team played perfect for a majority of the round, then they kind of threw it at the end. Which, you know, that can happen. But, yeah, Union's going to wait this out. A couple of the CSA, really most of the CSA team is pushing out. They're trying to find Union and deal more ticket loss. They can't get that much closer to spawn, though, before they're out of bounds. 7th Michigan up here. You can see CSA frontline reporter Soundwave on top left side. See when he's out of bounds. Looks like they found the out of bounds and backed off. I don't know if they saw the Union lines, though. Meanwhile, really by Union spawn, 42nd Pennsylvania is getting up there. Will any of them die? Out of bounds. They hit a couple of guys there too.
Except for gentlemen. Huzzah. We're doing it, gentlemen. You know. We're gonna win. Yes. We're turning the side right here. Check. Check.
Oh,
They're coming
man,
up.
I wonder what Kotal is saying.
I'm gonna blow the back of your head off next time you stand up.
Shoulder to shoulder, boys.
Wow. Really not much more to say. Although we might have a little engagement over here. Pickett's Brigade, 7th Texas, about to be pushed up on by Midwest.
Lay into it.
Make him regret these fucking choices, guys. Come on.
Eat my fucking left bollock, you fucking wet white cunts.
Bollocks! Give it bollocks!
Y'all see that flag right
Shoot it
there,
out,
boys?
shoot it out, shoot it out. Come on, come on.
Shoot, boys.
Well, at least we got a little combat here. Uh-oh, we got Jack. 218 goes in, gets a kill. PB's gonna charge it.
Show that flag.
Kill them all, kill them all.
Make sure you hit these.
Rest of the Union team charging out? No, just Pickett's Brigade.
Oh, don't fucking run now. You wanted to push all
Fuck you, Dixon! Come on, Dixon, let's go! Who wants, you wanna go, Dixon?
Press T, boys. Press T. Watch your friendlies. Watch your friendlies there.
And that really should do it for this round. Now, I wonder... Okay, so Union will hit last stand. I swear there's not a script. That was not meant to be timed like that. Nonetheless, so Union's in last stand. Now, if they die, they don't come back. The thing is, though, is you have to kill all but, like, 3 guys. So, okay, the server just answered my point. They said middle point's live due to last stand. Okay, so that makes sense. Because I'm like, we still got a minute and a half until that middle point's live, so we just wait it out? Guess not. 42nd Pennsylvania charging in.
Hit him again.
Wipe a couple.
Push it up, don't be a bitch! Push it up! Drive him out!
So, CSA is going to probably capture that middle point within a minute or two, I would assume. Although it looks like they're not. Looks like they're just going to try to wipe every single last Union off the face of this map. Because why not? You have the time to do it. Wow.
Boundaries here.
Here they come, boys.
I mean, Union's got a nice battle line, don't get me wrong.
Hold them up. No push T for you.
Couple Union there, couple Union there. How many are left? What do we got? Long reporter. 103 Union guys remain. 102 Union guys remain. 99.
We're in the walls, we're in the walls, we're in the walls, we're in the walls.
We're in the walls.
Are we gonna die? I'm gonna die! Ah!
They're dying out of bounds. Not the back rooms. The back rooms is a very scary game. Very scary. I would highly recommend it. Fun to play with friends. 42nd Pennsylvania. Moving on the point. Brother Thewel's going to capture the C point. And so with all 3 points capped, there's going to be a minute and a half counterattack. So the game will be over in 2 minutes regardless of what happens over here.
Glory for the glory. Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die. Glory, glory,
I got
what a
10
hell of a way
seconds.
to
I'm
die.
one of you with me. At least one of you, yeah. Bonk you to death. Bonk you to death. Come on, boys. Keep pushing them. 2 seconds. Get one more. Get one more.
Prestige! Prestige! Kill me! Prestige, gentlemen, prestige, prestige!
Alright, you got 46 Union guys remaining. Sorry. For some reason, I thought the counterattack was a minute and a half. It's 3 minutes. What a volley there. Yeah, that killed about 10 Union guys. Midwest Brigade. Alright, so 26 more Union guys dead, or 2 minutes goes by. Pick your bets on which goes first. We'll be live on Kalshi or predict it, whatever those market websites are. I'm kidding. It would not be good. Definitely not be good. Imagine if an artilleryman started betting on stuff and then started shooting his own guys.
Company loaded.
That would be something.
Woo, here we go, boys.
All right, 28 Union guys left.
Here we go, boys. Up the screen, up the Midwest, let's go. Fill those tags.
We're an EF rated tornado of Midwest fury.
All right, Midwest, let's watch you cook another volley.
Die, motherfuckers! Good shots, guys.
Got about 7 there.
Oh my God, they're so.
Who's the last alive?
We got a flag, though. It's okay.
Yeah, we can
One sneeze and we're wiped out.
You look at that one man out by himself. Shoot that boy. Oh my God. He's scouting. He's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Never mind.
No, it's all right. The possum lives,
I'm going
gentlemen.
back to Virginia.
Make that 20.
I'm going back to Virginia. Fuck you, boys.
Bye.
Hey, fuck you. And your mother.
Strike west, incoming!
Who wants to get stabbed by a British man? Who wants to get...
These are the
you
strongest
got
soldiers.
Oh, get kind of...
Tell me
My
those are the
God.
strongest soldiers,
And
man.
if this was the guy last time,
Motherfucker.
Dungemore something. This was the last. I remember playing the Michigan Fight song a while ago. You need to be promoted, and he needs to be promoted again.
Get him, get him. We run out of sisters to fuck, so we come for yours, Yanks. Hey, boy. Wake up.
And it looks like they actually fully wipe them. So congrats to the CSA for that. I wonder how many casualties they actually take as a result of that. I mean, we'll see here. Really, not much to say of that round. CSA did everything right. Union, they were really fixated on getting that CSA save point because CSA kept getting their save point, and CSA was just set up perfectly to where Union could never get there. Really well done. So if my understanding is correct, the sides are going to switch. So CSA will be Union, Union will be CSA, vice versa. How many casualties is CSA going to take here at the end? Well, a little bit, but not as many as Union. We'll see all shortly for round 2. And here we are with the start of the second round, the Roulette Lane. That's what they call it. What a beautiful name. Server population right now is 353. The sides did in fact switch. Was a little unsure about it at the end of the last round, but that did happen. So CSA last round Union, and Union last round now CSA. Initial imbalance is 5 in favor of the Union, 353 total pop. Union's got 7 on artillery. CSA doesn't have the option, though. So infantry imbalance is about dead even right now. Right now, it's fluctuating, but it's about 2 in favor of CSA, and now it changed to perfectly even. So the numbers be numbering. We love that. So Roulette Lane traditionally was a 37% advantage to the attacking CSA side. However, with the ticket balance changes the developers did about a month and a half ago at this point, the Union got a buff by 19%. So CSA's got about an 8% ticket advantage on this map. That CSA attack, they have the 27th North Carolina with the option of the Enfield, the Springfield 55, and the Springfield 42. They got the Bucket Ball and the 3rd Arkansas with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 42. They're going to try to use the Springfield 42s here very aggressively, using the Bucket Ball to their advantage, going straight in. We'll look at Union guns in a second, but here comes CSA. Things start to dwindle down there. Union line, nice little defensive line. A lot of the team not up against the stone wall, understandably. We can talk about that more. CSA flags are up here. They have a little bit of a foothold. CSA artillery trying to shoot at the corner here where a couple of the CSA flags are at. Union's trying to take the ground back.
Oh, yeah.
Get the flags, keep them safe to the back.
Get the flag safe to the back.
CSA barely holding on to the corner position here. One flag for them is down. The only flag up here for CSA.
Are you out of pistol shots, officer?
Hold this, SB, hold it.
Don't shoot the officer, he's out of pistol shots, guys.
Shot in the faces, lads.
No, who shot him? He was useless without a pistol.
That guy right there.
Wide Eagles.
It's a good point, though. It's, you know, don't kill an officer that doesn't have any pistol shots because you can't reload. So, nonetheless, Union gets a huge hold there for them. Really just balls to the wall start for the CSA side, going straight in there, causing as much chaos as they can. I mean, bringing both sides down. You know, CSA a little over a fourth of a stage, Union down about a third of a stage. So, I mean, really good start, right? You can't ask for a better start. You know, bring both sides down a significant amount within the first few minutes of the match. And you have a lead as an attacker. But the Union defense, they have the 1st Delaware Regiment with the Enfield and the 14th Indiana with the Springfield 61. And so that kind of paints the picture for how a Union team has to try to play this. Now, CSA has the option of the Springfield 42s, and which are the shotguns. And then they also have the rifles. So CSA can play this one of two ways. They can just charge nonstop with the buck and ball like they just did, try to get an advantage. Although since they, you know, things have kind of settled down now, Union should probably be able to react better to the CSA charges, just because CSA traditionally likes to get formed up behind the barn, and then they'll either charge across the open here or charge on the opposite side to get to the corner. They might charge up to the top of the hill, but you usually don't see that much more, just due to the fact that it is a lot quicker to charge from the barn to the stone wall, a lot more cover and less distance to cover versus the open here, where even though there is some elevation changes and a slight defilade here to protect you from Artie, it's not a good enough of a defilade, because Union will eventually be able to shoot you out of that spot. So, CSA likely just going to keep charging, considering the first one worked. Union Artie's got to get primed. Union, interestingly, has guys on top of the hill, which is the 5th Wisconsin Hoods Division, Midwest Brigade, and 7th Michigan. Now, they could be up here in prepping for this, just to hold back, because what we have seen is, I'll talk about this in a minute, CSA's charging, though. Union Artie's got to hit shots. There's one of them. There's another one. Union Artie doing exactly what they need to do on a map like this. It knocks down a lot, kills a lot, and that CSA charge that started 10 seconds ago, now just hitting the wall.
Shoot him, Elizabeth.
You ugly red.
Okay, be nice.
Brace it.
What are you doing, You dead.
Yeah, so you could see the big differences between the previous charge and this charge. Is in the previous charge, Union Artie was not involved there. And oh, hello. And you realize there was CSA charging on the opposite side.
Watch the left. Oh, fuck. Shoot these sons of bitches. Light them up.
Alright, so, okay. Hampton's Legion charged on the opposite side, maybe with some more as well.
Hey, quit being pussies. Bro, just take a step up. Yeah.
Eat my cold pocket, you son of a bitch. Eat my cold pocket.
Alright, so, the couple differences between the first charge we saw in this charge is Union Artie. I mean, that was huge, right? CSA just went in there pretty uncontested. CSA would have gotten there with a lot of guys, but Union Artie shelled the living crap out of the spot with 3 shots, 3 really well-done shots. I mean, it's going to kill a good amount because they're so clumped up, but you knock down a lot of guys too, which really kind of spreads that charge out. I mean, CSA would have probably hit that wall within 5 to 10 seconds, but instead it takes, 15 seconds to get to that wall with the front of your line. And that just gives the defenders additional time to react, especially with Union being on top of the hill, right? It gives them a couple other seconds to get down to the bottom of the hill to help hold the line, which is why you now see CSA down by a fourth of a morale stage. So, again, this map, especially with the high pop, and you see this with all maps in the game, is that as the server pop has increased, the defenders have done better and better and better. This map used to be a heavily historically CSA biased map. Ridiculously biased, because the gist of this map, strategy-wise, is Union has a defensive line on the snake fence here, and then the stone wall down here. If CSA ever get a foothold on any of those spots, Union loses the game. And that's still true today, but the only difference between now and back then is that back then it was a lot easier for the CSA side to actually get up to this position just because there's a lot less defenders shooting at you. Whereas now, I mean, again, we look at the server pop, right? You have 180 Union guys. You've got 7 on artillery, so 170, like 4 infantry guys shooting shots down into a really condensed area. And even though there's more attacking CSA, you're not going to be able to make much progress just due to the fact that Union's got way more shots falling down to a really tiny area. So that's why CSA hasn't really charged as much since, I mean, this goes back to, regardless of the ticket balance change, which certainly doesn't help CSA, right? Going from 37% advantage down to only an 8% advantage certainly doesn't help. But the bullet accuracy change they did over a year ago at this point, huge. 60% decrease to that bullet spread really helps out defenders too. Here comes another charge. Really spread out, though. I wonder if they're trying to bait arty shots before sending the main line. But it is really trickled.
Let's charge again. The exact same manner, all right? You guys charge again. You guys charge.
Hey, let's charge this exact same one.
And some more CSA. Well, the amount of smoke, you just can't see anything. CSA getting a foothold, though.
Shoot these guys. Shoot these guys.
How the heck? Union already not involved as the previous times, or the previous charge. Union hits engaged. CSA has a little bit of a foothold. The problem is, though, CSA don't have any flags up here, meaning no spawns, which should let Union overtake this like the first charge.
Keep shooting from here! Keep shooting!
Get those flags down!
Keep shooting!
Shoot these son of a bitches as they come in. Let's go.
So, you know, a better charge for CSA. A lot more spread out, though, which is obviously a concern. You don't want to charge with your team really, really spread out, but it kind of negates the arty a little bit, which is what we saw there. So, as we can see, regardless, CSA still down about a fourth of a stage. It's been more and more difficult for the CSA side to charge for all the reasons. The ticket balance change being one of them. The increased accuracy of the weapons. And on top of that, too, the fact that the server pop just keeps increasing. I mean, there used to be less than 100 back in the day. At least when I joined, it was 150, I think. Now we're at 400. You know, it's insane. It's really cool, but there's obviously side effects. You could argue if it's a pro or con. Nonetheless, though, charging hasn't really worked. That's the TLDR, if you don't care for any of that. And so CSA team has kind of switched to a strategy, switched to a meta of making this map a shootout. Now, CSA has the option of the rifles, right? So CSA will just spread across the whole length of the map and just shoot. And the problem for the Union with that is that there is nowhere for the Union team to hide. That's the thing, right? Union has the stone wall here. It protects them from everything in this direction. But if you have CSA in the woods this way,
Oh, I dropped that fucker.
they're seen, right? You have the Union that can hold up here on the snake fence. Yes, the snake fence can provide some cover from the guys in the woods over here, but then you're flanked from anyone that holds in the orchard over here or the house over there. So it's just a very difficult spot for the CSA team, the Union team, to actually hold due to just they're seen regardless of where they're at, which is why I think Union partially has guys up here just to hide from CSA shooting this out. Now, it looks like the CSA team is starting to spread out across the whole length of the map. And you gotta almost wonder, right, if CSA is going to commit to a shootout. Generally, shootouts can't deal enough of a ticket loss to the defenders, generally. Depends on, you know, how much cover and how the strategy of the defenders. But most of the time, you don't get a sufficient amount of ticket loss to the defenders based on the amount of time. So, you can early cap, but the point is on the Union defensive line. It's the stone wall here. They have it capped right now. So you can't early cap it to stop that timer. So what can you do to bring everyone's tickets down? You charge. Now, even if it doesn't work, right, since CSA has the ticket advantage of about 8%, they could slowly start working their way back in this game because there's so many variables to a shootout that it's generally an even ticket trade. And since the CSA have more tickets overall, they are slowly going to start gaining on tickets. Now, that's the theory. What's the actuality? Well, it depends on the match. Based on what we've seen on this map in the past, the CSA side has been able to dominantly win this map through a shootout alone without really even charging it a whole lot, if my memory serves me right. But it's not like you see this map a whole lot. It's not like you see a lot of maps a whole lot. I mean, we watch a lot of War of Rights on this channel, don't get me wrong. But you don't see an individual map a lot. You might see a map. Because, what is it? There's like 50, 60 skirmish maps, something like that. I might be shooting that up by a lot. Hold up. Can I just do some math quickly? What do you got? 1, 2,
That's why you're not
3.
spread out.
Okay, I started counting Picket Patrol maps and Conquest maps. And so, clearly the best way to go about that. Alright, let me recount.
Back to the
Quick maths here. Okay, 47 skirmish maps. We can do math. So, if we...
Dude, I am getting so suppressed. There's no way I can tell I'm getting killed, bro.
Well, record 6 events a week. That's 2 rounds, so that's 12 matches a weekend. Times, we'll say 4 weekends, 48. Okay. So, on average, we see on this channel a skirmish map once a month. Now, it varies. Some maps, like the drill camp maps, are never really played. And a lot more of the Antietam maps are played because that's the most popular map set. So, obviously, there's going to be some variance in there, but you generally, at least this channel anyways, me watching all these matches, don't see usually repeats too often. And that's, you know, kind of a cool thing and not a cool thing at the same time. Because it would be cool to see more maps more often, you could say. But if you had less maps, things would get boring very quickly, especially for a game that doesn't have a whole lot of updates. Like, sure, there's 48 skirmish maps. You have, like, 15 conquest maps, all the Pick Patrol maps, although no one really plays that. I mean, it's a lot of maps, but when you don't have a lot of updates over, you know, 8 years of gameplay. I mean, I've been playing for 6 or... Well, I played for 2 and then watching for 4. You could say if it's playing or not. I don't really call this playing. But, you know, it can get repetitive. But, due to there being so many maps, and if there's a meta change, whether it be the bullet spread decrease or the ticket balance changes, it can be a while for maps to be fine-tuned and strategies to be figured out. So, at least keeps things a little bit interesting as we wait for new content update. Like update 200, which they said is very big, and they keep pushing it back and posting updates, but they don't call them updates. Like the ticket balance change, they called it a balance and environmental packs. They didn't call it an update.
I'm gonna probably shoot those guys up on the hill.
So, they said it's something big. If you go on the War of Rights website, they have the War of Rights service records. You can, like, log in on their website. So I think service records are done, if not very close to done. I'm gonna maybe guess horses. And I know that's what everyone says, but that's probably been the biggest thing for the longest while, which you never know. I mean, they showed us working horses years ago, back in, like, 2020, 2021. They showed us working horses. And so, I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll concede that. I'll concede that. Definitely Nolan.
I think it was sharp.
What's up?
insane ratio.
Yeah, it was definitely Spear. It was Spear. Spear did it. All you,
I
Spear.
didn't do anything. I swear.
All you, Spear.
I swear. I didn't do
I just spawned
anything.
on this side. That's kind of nice.
So they're vibing. I mean, so far this shootout, it was, what, a 4th of a morale stage difference, which, about there, kind of. So I guess it's an even ticket trade right now. I guess I should note too, now that I think about it a little longer, when I've seen CSA win the shootout on this map, it was when they had the third, what was it? Whatever their original ticket advantage was, 37%. They won the shootout there. Because, like I said, I've probably only seen this map once or twice since the change, and I don't even remember the last time I seen it.
Crouch and reload.
Cover to load.
So, actually, no, never mind. I blanked. I was like, wow, why'd the tickets even up all of a sudden? And no, I was just tweaking.
What are the charges? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
He is touching my penis.
Higgins, where are your men?
Fighting. Fighting.
Oh, no, he's getting the best cow. There you go.
Fuck.
What two fascinating rounds these have been, though. Two very different ones.
We're doing a 300. That may be better.
I mean, you got the Quantrill Raiders.
How are we supposed to get shot off? Oh, God.
Oh god, there is nothing left of me.
They just ate us.
Dude, I must have them dialed in.
Alright, let's watch this arty shot thing, because clearly there was an arty here. Where's that gun even? Oh, it's right there. They're aiming it. Alright. Let's watch this drive. Oh, he's priming. He might be shooting over us, though. Yep.
Well, here I am. I'm alive.
And speaking of the group over here,
Hey, I don't think they liked it. We should probably keep shooting them.
I think I'm castrated.
is New York Volunteers there. That shot I didn't really kill a lot. It looks like it hit over. To their left, you got the 83rd Pennsylvania, though. Meanwhile, left side of the map here, you got 7th Texas Pickett's Brigade, kind of by the house. More Pickett's Brigade down here. I see a couple of Hampton's Legion mixed in. That's a good song down there, by the way. Well, I haven't listened to it to a while. 19th Indiana getting shelled. And then you got 9th New York, Stonewall Brigade, and then here's Hampton's Legion. You know, when I was in college, I'd make a music playlist for every semester I was in college. You know, because for whatever reason, I would, instead of making one playlist of music and then just skipping songs over I didn't like, I needed to have a playlist where I liked every single song in it that I always wanted to listen to. Didn't matter the mood. So now I've started making a master music playlist. That's a glorious thing. Need to add more, though. It's like 80 songs right now. Nonetheless, though, the Union defensive line, we kind of looked at it a little earlier, but you got the 7th Michigan up top. Got 42nd Artillerymen here with maybe some 7th. No, just 7th Michigan guys spread out. Now you got Midwest Brigade having a jolly good time back here. What are they yapping about? I think they saw the camera going down on them.
My bayonet is not bloody enough.
There is a suggested on the War of Rights Discord. I thought it was phenomenal. Is that the cameraman, because you can hear birds chirping in the game, but if the, like, me as a spectator would be like a bird flying around, and so then people in game could see where the spectator camera's at. That'd be a cool idea. There were some like questions though. It's like, what happens if someone sees a bird? They're gonna start shooting at it, which obviously it wouldn't kill. But what happens if I, as a spectator, started doing this, just flying around someone's face, and then they can't see anything? It'd be kind of funny. But nonetheless, you got Hood's division here, 5th Wisconsin, 20th New York, couple Midwest and 5th Wisconsin here. Down on the wall, 42nd Pennsylvania, 11th Mississippi Eagles Brigade, and more 42nd PA. Pennsylvania. I missed it. It's over. We're cutting the channel. We're cutting the funds. Get it out of here.
Damn, we all missed.
rounds, boys.
I nearly did before I died.
So, looking back at the ticket difference, it looks like it might be closing a little bit in CSA's favor, which you want to hit the defenders if you're trying to keep a consistent pace, which generally shootouts are generally a consistent like droppage in tickets on both sides, even if there is micro adjustments. But you need to hit the defendering. I was going to say defender, and then I changed it to ing. So defendering, Union side, down to taking losses that next stage about the 20-minute mark. And they are not on pace to do that right now, so they're probably going to have to charge soon. Again, closing that ticket gap a little bit, that's for sure. A little more confirmed now that the shootout's gone for probably about 10 minutes. About a fourth of the game. Assuming this game goes for another 20 or so minutes. Which could happen. So we'll see. I mean, if you're the Union side, sure, the ticket gap is closing, but it's not at an alarming rate, and you're doing good on time.
Aim low, cut the grass, boys. You see them all. Steady.
Yeah, they hit 4 or 5 there. That's a good ratio to the amount of guys they have there. But, yeah, I mean, just relative to the amount of tickets Union has, sure, the gap is closing. Definitely a concern. But relative to the amount of time and the rate that you're losing tickets, not too concerned if you're Union right now. CSA is going to have to charge, and based on what we've seen, as long as Union already can hit some shots, they should be fine. They should be able to regrow their ticket lead. And it's going to be more of a question for the CSA side. When will they want to charge?
Yeah.
He's done. Joe done done. Skirmish on this hill right
Yeah, let's follow Rebelson. Okay.
Oh, they're on the fence right there.
Go back.
Moving back.
Right here.
So, I mean, this is briefly mentioned at the beginning of the match. CSA is trying to get a little closer here. Hampton's Legion rolling up. They like to hold here because it's a defilade.
Stand low.
But it's, I mean, we can kind of look from the Union position. But you can, oh man, if you're cutting the grass, you can see their heads. Especially some of those guys on the right side there. And they're crouching too. I don't think these guys know they're visible on this left side, but you lose 3 times the amount of tickets when you're crouched. There's no reason, especially if you're, you know, CSA is going to have to charge eventually. They need to save every ticket they possibly can. Obviously, right, you want to have your as many tickets as possible, which looks like they're charging center and from the far side as well. Union not having a whole lot of reinforcements move down right now because they're distracted on other sides, or maybe they're just on the far side. Nonetheless.
Sorry.
Fuck out of here.
Union left holding. More Union reinforcements moving down. CSA have a little bit of a foothold over here. And so, both sides into taking losses. I don't know how that affected the ticket change. Or the ticket amount for each side. CSA looks slightly down, though. But, right, what I was trying to mention before, the charge is sometimes, like, if an attacker's up by a lot of tickets, they can kind of afford a little bit of a ticket loss. It's not too much of a concern if they, you know, lose a little extra. But in a match like this, when the shootout is only slightly favoring you, you're having issues with time, and the fact that the past 2 charges you've done, I don't know about that one, have not netted you positive in tickets, you know, you need to conserve as many as possible. It's all about context and the situation involved with it.
Midwest.
Did we get him all?
Back to the caissons.
Midwest, fall back to the case side. Hit this content. Spread it out. Spread it out. Don't clump up, fellas.
God damn, I picked the fucking tiny ass.
So CSA resets. I mean, they hit Union 1. The taking loss of 17-minute mark. That is not a lot of time. Not a lot of time left, that's for sure. I mean, CSA will have plenty of time to hit Union to breaking and then, you know, try to win the point. That's for sure. But if they want to try to hit him the last stand, which that's been the thing for the CSA side, they haven't been able to outright get a foothold on the point. Which, maybe that's not necessarily CSA's concern, because CSA has, at most, only brought up 1 flag on point. And, which means they're trying to just get kills and cause chaos, not necessarily hold the position. Now, what is the Union doing? 40-second PAs pushing out. Alright. I don't know what they're doing. I've not seen Union do this. This just, I mean, you're doing great on time. I don't know what Union's thinking here, unless they're just trying to maybe grow the ticket lead further, because they've slowly been losing at it. Oh, it just got domed. They're about to get pinched.
Hey, run flag, run flag, run flag.
I don't get that move from 42nd Pennsylvania there.
Around the pond, around the pond.
Get this group.
I don't know what they saw. Obviously, different vantage point from up here, but no one else on their team went with. That was a very confusing move. Because at this point, War of Rights comes down to time and tickets, and this is a time battle right now. And you want that time to keep ticking, and you don't want to lose tickets out of the blue randomly, and that was the case. CSC is going to countercharge off that.
Eat bucking ball.
That bargain ball shot hit 3 Union guys. There you go.
Oh, fuck. They got more fucking God.
Someone missed.
Shut up with your Sue gas shit.
Union will hold the push. Looks like they have a push on the opposite side as well. CSA trying to hit multiple angles again.
Break your load.
Come east, come
Break your
west,
load.
come west, come west, come west, please.
I'll come all over you.
Get bonked, boy! Get bonked!
I'm going.
Let's see, kids. Let's go.
No, you don't get that flag. That's my flag.
Oh my God.
Shit. Yeah, you better. It ain't gonna end well for you. Give me captain. Everything on the other side of the wall is dead.
So that's another held charge. CSA still on the corner. Looks like they sent a second wave.
Oh, they're climbing down. We can't have that.
They come at us. Stop kissing your cousin. Stop kissing your cousin.
Down in the pond. I'm sorry.
Resting. We got
That charge is held. And this ticket lead is growing. It's about a third of a stage in Union's favor right now. And wow. You know, obviously this is just a sample size of 1. But it's not like CSA is doing anything crazy out of the norm for a CSA strategy. Union's doing a good defense as well. I almost feel like you got to tweak, give CSA a little more tickets. Not a significant amount. That's, yeah.
All kids 19. Load that bot.
But I'm a little curious because that first charge, right, Union already was not involved and CSA was winning on tickets slightly. And so Yeah, I definitely think you need to give CSA a little more tickets on this map. And that doesn't change the fact that the situation's at hand and CSA still got to fight to win. They can't just say, oh, the tickets are the reason. Oh, people find reasons, excuses. I mean, I would. It's like,
I have no stamina because I've been
a sports team I just
but
watched
it's
got
okay,
eliminated, and
I'll
I'm
be there.
blaming everything but the team. Anyways, kidding. Anyways, I'm not salty about that at all right now. So, I mean, the problem for CSA right now is they just have to outright win a charge, which means Union's going to have to play a little bad to make that happen. And Union has been playing fairly well this round. There's not a lot for them to do, don't get me wrong. And that's not to take away anything from what the Union side's doing. But, you know, sometimes you only got to do a couple things to win, and if you check them all off, you know, that's all you were asked to do, and so that's all you did. That's great. But the issue for the CSA side is they were able to catch up in the shootout. The shootout's taking so long. Very long, I should say. You can't early cap to stop the timer to give yourself more time to shoot it out because the point is in Union hands. So you have to charge, but then you lose a bunch of tickets throughout the charges because Union already's on point, knocks you down a lot. So it's just, there's kind of a no-win situation for CSA. You charge way too much, you lose on tickets. You sit back and shoot it out, you lose on time. Nonetheless, though, again, if they get a foothold on point and knock you in a half morale stage, they can take the game. They're trying to charge. You can see they're spreading out, trying to dodge from that Union arty, which still hits a phenomenal 3 shots there. Union team converging from the top of the hill, and here we go again. A little CSA left, and they got some guys starting to spawn in and trickle forward here.
Just gonna load in my
I've never seen anyone.
I shot him.
Stop kissing your cousin.
What's up, Yankee?
Stop kissing your cousin. You kissed your cousin. That's why you mad. You kissed your cousin. That's why you mad. Yeah, kiss your cousin.
I almost wonder if there's a way for the CSA side to bait Union artillery into shooting. Although that ain't easy to do, because only a couple CSA guys trickle out. The Union arty's not going to fire. And CSA didn't bring their flags up there. It's kind of understandable why they didn't. I mean, at least the logic behind it is one, if you bring your flags up and you lose them, that's bad. Because if you lose them in the Union defensive line, you're not getting them back for 5 minutes. In those 5 minutes, you know, everyone has to spawn at main, and your whole team's just spread out. Also, too, right? If you have your flags over here, guys are spawning in as the charge is going on, so they can trickle forward, which we haven't really seen from CSA. But guys can spawn in at the spot that you want them to be, and then they can get ready and wait for the next charge, so that instead of having to spawn main, get everyone grouped up, charge all the way over here, then get set up, and then go, you know, everyone's pretty much ready a lot quicker, which usually shows you want to try to charge a lot. It's what we see on River Crossing. And I mean, at this point, you gotta wonder what CSA is gonna do. I mean, they're gonna hit final push before Union hits last stand at this rate. Again, Union has to mess up, especially the arty, pretty badly. I mean, if Union arty just aims anywhere in this, like where these paths kind of go, they're gonna hit something. And it's not that hard. So CSA is gonna outright have to win a charge, and I almost wonder if they bring their flags up this time. Nice little volley there. Right? Hit a couple of the CSA guys. The bodies dropped. 42nd Pennsylvania there. But, I mean, I almost wonder if you're CSA, you're bringing the flags up. Because at this point in the round, you're not sitting and shooting it out anymore. Sitting and shooting you out is not going to gain you anything. You can sit them and shoot them out to breaking right now, and you'll have a couple minutes left, and that would be acceptable. But once Union hits breaking, you're not going to shoot them down to any significant amount. The only significant amount at that point would be hitting the Union the last stand. And believe me, you're going to need an additional like 10 minutes to make that happen. So I think if I'm CSA, I bring the flags in these charges. Just because at this point, you're trying to win point and hold ground. And you can't hold the ground if you don't bring your flags. You've lost every charge before this without it. So I would bring the flags, which one of them looks amped to go in. The other 3 are sitting back. CSA spreading out a little bit. Some to the top of the hill to, I think, prevent Union from flanking down. All right, Union already. And Union just don't even charge over the open field here.
Watch the crossfire.
Eat shit, you stupid idiots!
Giant cannon fire.
Dear God, this is a massacre.
We're holding, we're holding, we're holding.
Keep the whole boys!
And CSA is trickling forward at this point. That's, yeah, you heard it down there. It's a massacre. So, again, Union just playing this really solidly. Oh, one guy left.
Ever feel like you're late to a party? Gotcha! Wisconsin, to the barn, forward. Right side of the barn.
Well, I think Union's trying to not let CSA form up here, and they're just trying to hit him down the final push and wipe the flag. CSA would not expect this.
They're pushing barn, pushing barn, pushing barn.
Left side.
Oh my God!
Wow. Dordan's going swimming here. So is Sam Awesome.
They're harassing.
Oh! Man, oh. Man, that was wow. That flag will despawn in 30 seconds since it's in the water. Union hits breaking. CSA doesn't hit final push, but I mean, that did its job. You wiped the majority of the flags, got them down, and derailing CSA from forming up. I mean, they have guys at main trying to move. It's going to be a minute and a half before CSA can form up at best speed. What a match. Hey, they hit final push anyways. Clock goes down to 2.5 minutes. Yeah, CSA is going to have one good charge left if they can even form up in time. If only these beehives were online and had beeves in them.
We're continuing on. We're continuing to the east.
The beehives sting all the soldiers. 83rd Pennsylvania out here formed up with 7 Texas shooting out.
5-second delay and try to take the arc.
Point you're gonna be.
Let's go. Go!
Get up there, boys. Get up there. Go, go, go.
Move it, move it.
Keep it tight, keep it tight.
Go ahead of you so he takes the first bullet.
Oh boy, this is going to be the flank volley of the century. Let's watch this drive.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And with that being said, that should do it for the round. A couple of shenanigans left. 1 minute left. CSC is going to trickle in at this point. The Union should hold this. Good. There's actually only a couple of Union guys left on point right now.
Brace it up, brace it up. Here they come, down the road.
What the fuck are you doing with the flag, dumbass? Everything to the corner, everything to the corner.
First time CSC's brought the flags up today. Don't let it be so. Where's the Union team? All coming out of main spawn right now. CS, oh, no way.
Everything on that point.
I shouldn't have said anything. Union needs more bodies when the clock hits 0. Where's the Union already? They need to hit these flags to prevent... Well, Union has more bodies on point. The clock at 0. There you go. There's the artist shot you want to see. Man, that was a surprisingly a little closer than what I would have expected at the end there, in just terms of not necessarily tickets, but CSA starting to actually cap the point. But yeah, really good job from Union. Again, fairly simple on the Union side. They did exactly what they need to do. They held the charges well. Artie got involved in a good amount of those charges, and that really helps out. I mean, we saw the first charge where CSA didn't get hit by artillery versus the rest of them that did. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to support the channel more. Go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of the War of Rights broadcast we do, and can get exclusive access to all our non-War of Rights broadcasts. If you're playing in this match, send me a link to your POV, and we can put that in the pinned comment of the video. But besides that, appreciate you all. God bless, and we will see you all in the next one. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night.